Hi everyone, this is JD, your gadget review friend. This is the Versus series of Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G and Samsung Galaxy A54. I actually have a problem with this recording. I was referring to Galaxy A54 as A34, so don't be mistaken. Don't type on the comment section, are you using A34 or A54? We're reviewing A54, but on this video, I don't know why I'm referring to this phone as A34. This is Samsung Galaxy A54. Done. First, let's talk about the design of these two phones. Let's start with Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G, and the first thing that you would notice is it has a curved back that gives this phone a slimmer feel. Also, the camera module feels like the one you would see on the iPhone 14 Pro. Well, sort of, it has a raised bump with that bigger module for the cameras. The only difference is the macro sensor because it's smaller and it's flushed on the camera module. Also, there's a difference between these two phones in terms of fingerprint sensor. This is optical and this is a side-mounted fingerprint sensor. So if you're used to using the optical sensor of the phone, it's a little bit of getting used to if you're using the side-mounted fingerprint sensor. While for the Samsung Galaxy A34, it's a little bit bulkier, but there's also a little bit of step up on the back cover. This is now using glass. From the previous generation, it's using plastic and they upgraded it to a glass. I just don't know if there's any protection on this glass, so I would still use a case for the Samsung Galaxy A34. Also, this phone feels like a little bit bulkier because it's flat front and back. But the good thing about the Samsung Galaxy A34 is the camera module. It feels like the one you would see on the Samsung Galaxy S23. For those people who wanted to feel like they're using a flagship phone or who want their phone to look relative to the newer designs today, the Samsung Galaxy A34 is a perfect choice. I mean, for me, for the design and build, you can't go wrong with any of this phone. I think I'm siding towards the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus. Because of the curved back, it's easier to hold than Samsung Galaxy A34. Okay, let's talk about the performance of these two phones. I'll be flashing on the screen the Geekbench 6 core, and you will see that Galaxy A34 is a little bit faster than Xiaomi Redmi. I mean, using this phone every day, for me, there's not much of a difference really. It will boil down to user experience and familiarity. I like the launchers of both phones, but I'm siding towards the EMUI 5.1 of Samsung Galaxy A34. It's a little bit minimalist compared to the MIUI of Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G. Also, depending on the ROM, if you have the Chinese ROM of the Xiaomi Redmi, you may have a lot of bloatwares. It will be a deal breaker as well because that will suck out the patience out of you. But if you are an average user doing social media, call and text, and watching videos, I can promise you that these two phones have similar performance. Both has the same 6nm processor and same GPU performance. The only difference is the base storage and RAM. It is bigger on Xiaomi Redmi. And that will result to better gaming performance and opening and reopening of apps. But other than that, these two phones have the same 5G mid-range processor that will have similar performance head-to-head. Now let's talk about the screen. Although they have the same LED screen, there are differences in the technology. The Samsung Galaxy A34 has the best panel in the world made by Samsung. It is 6.4-inch Super AMOLED screen with 120Hz HDR10+ and 100 nits of brightness. While the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G has 1 billion colors OLED, it has HDR10+, Dolby Vision, but can only output 900 nits of max brightness. Also, there's a difference in refresh rate. The Samsung Galaxy A34 has adaptive refresh rate, while for the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G, it is consistent or constant 120Hz. In terms of size, Xiaomi Redmi is a little bit taller than Samsung Galaxy A34, and screen-to-body ratio, this has slimmer bezels than Samsung Galaxy A34. Both of these phones has Full HD resolution, but Xiaomi Redmi has 20:9 aspect ratio, while the Samsung Galaxy A34 is 19.5:9 aspect ratio. But the good thing about these two phones are they are covered by Corning Gorilla Glass 5. Next, let's talk about the camera. Normally, I wouldn't talk about this because we have a separate series called Camera Comparison Video. And currently, we're shooting the camera comparison video of Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus versus Samsung Galaxy A34. The Samsung Galaxy A54, which I pronounced correctly, has 50 megapixel main, 12 megapixel ultra-wide, and 5 megapixel macro. The rear camera can shoot 4K 30 FPS. While Xiaomi Redmi has the huge 200 megapixel, it also has a bigger sensor of 1/1.4. It has 8 megapixel ultra-wide, 2 megapixel macro, and this phone can also shoot 4K 30 FPS video. The biggest difference is the selfie camera. Samsung A34 can shoot 4K 30 FPS, while Xiaomi Redmi can only shoot 1080p video. I will show you some sample videos of these two phones, but stay tuned to the full camera comparison video of A34 versus Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G.
rhythm, take a hold of your feet. Tonight we're gonna dance, ooh, like you never seen before. Get crazy, make it want some more. Tonight we're gonna dance, ooh, leave it all on the floor. It's what we are living for. Tonight we're gonna dance. Own it, it's your moment.
Okay, let's talk about the battery life, the OS, and the OS upgrade. Let's start with the battery life. I have a separate videos for these two phones, the battery test. I will leave the link in the description below. Both phones has 5,000 milliampere battery, but I think in real world test, the Samsung Galaxy A34 is better than Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G. The Samsung Galaxy A34 is a consistent 2-day phone for me, but I can kill this phone at the end of the day. Again, if you want to watch the full camera comparison video of these two phones, I will leave the link in the description below. Alright, in terms of operating system, Galaxy A34 comes with Android 13 out of the box, while Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G only gets Android 12. Galaxy A34 will have 4 years of OS upgrade and 5 years of security patches, while Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G will have 2 years of OS upgrade and 3 years of security patches. This phone started with Android 12, so it will only get until Android 14. So for both of these categories from battery life and OS upgrade, I think Galaxy A34 is a better choice. Talking about the audio, both phones are really good. Both of them have stereo speakers, but Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G has dual firing stereo speakers. It also has the headphone jack. This is a legacy feature now for phones. So if you still have those headphones with 3.5mm jack, you can use this phone for high fidelity music. Now let's test the audio of the Samsung Galaxy A54.
Cold, sleep is nice, so tired, my eyes fight. They just wanna close back up tight. Get up, hoodie on, hard work at the crack of dawn. This life ain't for the weak ones, no, this life pure only for the strong.
And this is the Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G.
No sunlight, so cold, sleep is nice, so tired, my eyes fight. They just wanna close back up tight. Get up, hoodie on, hard work at the crack of dawn. This life ain't for the weak ones, no, this life pure only for the strong.
Okay, let's talk about the prices really quick. Both of these phones have mid-range prices. The Samsung Galaxy A34 is around 500 Canadian dollars, while Xiaomi Redmi Note 12 Pro Plus 5G is around $400, so there's like $100 difference. Again, depending on where you buy it, but I think the Xiaomi Redmi is cheaper than Samsung Galaxy A34. So there you go, this is the full comparison video of these two phones. Which do you think is better? Leave your comment below.